Students, welcome to all of you. In previous lecture, we have discussed the syllabus of Essential of E-Commerce 2nd. Now today, we are going to start the unit number 1st, Electronic Data Interchange. In that unit, we will discuss the first topic, Introduction, then Paper-based business and types of base business processes. This is our lecture number 1. So let us start. First, we will see the introduction. EDI, which stands for Electronic Data Interchange, can be defined as the exchange of information between computer in standardized format either within an organization or between two business partners. EDI is a fast, reliable and accurate system for exchanging business documents with external entities that do business together. Okay, so students, EDI stands for Electronic Data Interchange. So what is a computer to computer exchange? It means computer to computer EDI replace postal, mail, fax and email. While email is also an electronic approach, the document exchange through email must still be handled by people rather than computer. Okay. Having people involved slow down the processing of document and also introduce error. Instead, EDI document can flow straight through to appropriate applications on the receiver computer. And what is a business document? These are any document that are typically exchanged between business. The most common document exchange through EDI are purchase order, invoices and advance ship notices. But there are many others such as bill of lading, customer document, inventory document, shipping status document and payment document are the business document. And what is a standard format? EDI document must be processed by computer rather than human. A standard format must be used so that the computer will be able to read and understand a document. A standard format describes what each piece of information is and in what format. Without a standard format, each company will send document using its company specific format, and much as an English speaking person probably does not understand Japanese, the receiver computer system does not understand the company specific format of the sender format. Okay, so there are several EDI standard in use today. We will see in next lecture. Okay, and what is a business partner? The exchange of EDI document is typically between two different companies referred to as the business partners or trading partners. For example, company A may buy good from company B. Company A sends order to company B and company A and company B are the business partner. Okay. So simply electronic data interchange is the exchange of business related document from one computer organization to the another computer organization. Okay. Next is paper-based business. Many business use paper procure to pay and order to cash process by sending and receiving document via fax, email and postal mail. The information used to produce these paper document usually start as data within an ERP or accounting system but is then printed, faxed or email which require the recipient to re-enter the data. EDI replace paper-based process and ensure both sender and recipient speak the same digital data language. Okay. Next is types of paper-based business processes. Students, first we see the paper-based process. The inventory system automatically notify the buyers to place an order, or after querying the inventory system, the buyer determine that an order needs to be created. The buyer enter data on the screen of a purchase system to create the PO, print and mail it. After several days, the vendor receives the PO and manually enter it into the sales order system. The vendor print an invoice and enclose it with the shipment and or send it separately by the mail. The buyer manually enter the invoice into account payable system. So, the exchange of paper document can add a week to the process. If there are error caused by manual data entry, the time can be greatly increased. Okay, so this is the process of paper-based business. Then we will see the types of paper-based business processes one by one. Following are the types. First type is the data entry, tracking or filling. In that, forms were filled out by hand and kept in filling cabinet where they often went missing or were misfilled. Retrieving information required shifting through dozen of paper form and if misfilled even one folder away. Finding it could take the entire day. These filling cabinets were also costly and took up large amount of space. This practice was insufficient, result in many waste of hours and was fraught with data quality issues. Today's form were digitalized, file synchronous and share system ensure that the data is protected and user can access document anywhere with secure mobile app. Okay. Second type is the purchase to order. Every enterprise has policies about who is allowed to purchase and what level and what approval that person needs for certain purchases. All of these may be automated through paperless workflow. A purchase order is put through to accounting personnel and that order is assigned a number which is then put into the accounting or ERP system. Plus, in paperless digital workflow, between the purchase order and invoice are caught automatically. Third type is audit preparation. Being audited is a time-consuming process. Auditors tell you what they want to see and how they want to see it. In paper-based process, this can mean traveling to an off-site facility to find every record relating to a customer or business entity. With electronic document management, this document may be collected simply and electronically. Last is content approval. Paper-based processes are usually linear. When an employee is finished reviewing one document, that document goes to the next person in a chain. Remove the linear nature of that document chain and all the responsible parties receives the same document in their inbox at once for faster, more efficient approvals. So students, these four are the types of paper-based business processes. Okay. Next is limitation of paper-based business. Students, there are still many businesses that keep using the paper for applications, invoice and to keep different types of information. Managing efficiently this growing amount of paper document need a paper-based document management system. However, if we compare this method with digital platform, there are a number of disadvantages to take into consideration before choosing the best way to keep your business information safe and accessible. So let us see here. There are some of difficulties with working paper-based business. First is reduced productivity. This is provided by the inherent speed and efficiency benefits of digital communication. When compared with the traditional paper approach, in management term, it's the difference between having to handwrite and post a letter compared to printing of an email. Next is security issues. Regardless of size, for any organization is important to protect its data and other valuable assets. One of the biggest information security risks for business is paper, because printed document can be easily lost and mishandled or damaged, while the digital data could be encrypted and safety kept in hard disks or the electronic devices. Next is the editing problem. If you want to make change to a paper-based document, you will need to write all the content again. This will need to repeated every times you want to make more corrections. Okay, you should make a copy of the original document to distinguish all the amendment that have been done. Next is the print infrastructure. Typically, a field service operation will require at least one job sheet to be printed out for each scheduled task. On top of this, there are multiple forms, document, worksheet, certificate, plan and diagram may be needed for a particular job. This include the administrative time and resources required to handle manually large amount of paperwork. Okay. Next is high cost. Okay. One of the biggest drawback of paper-based document management system is the associated cost. In addition to ton of paper, you will need to more printer, photocopier, stationery and other office supplies. These costs add up and can become a significant expense in many organizations. Next is the lack of storage space. Okay. Paper document can take up a significant amount of space and the quantity of paper will increase day by day. Furthermore, document will typically need to be stored close to hand so that they can be accessed as quickly as possible. And last one is the environmental damage. Using more paper is bad for the environment and will not help much to boost your company's green credential. Many of today's employees want to work for business that prioritize sustainability, and many consumers also prefer environmentally friendly alternative, so you do your best to attract the retain them. Okay, so these are the limitations of paper-based business. So students, today's in this lecture we saw the introduction to EDI and paper-based document and types of paper-based document processes and its limitations. Okay, thank you.